famous drawings of his.
Right.
I probably got his name mispronounced, but I've looked at his drawings, and your eye gets tricked, and and then you examine it, and you realize that everything is inside out, like turning an apple peel inside out, so it all goes around in a circle forever and ever and ever.
Neat.
And that's what this staircase reminds me of. There's one. I wonder if he was inspired by this, because it is a similar structure without the paradox.
This may have been
Without
inspired by something, some European.
Yeah, without entering the infinity of getting lost in the maze. That's what he specializes in, drawing things where you get, his drawings are like tricks of vision, and if you were to examine them closely, you just end up endlessly going around in a circle, you know.
Wow.
And so that's what this staircase reminds me of, one of Escher's drawings. Though luckily we will probably exit these stairs without getting lost in the infinity of nothingness, which is, you know. But anyway, thank you so much. What's your name?
My name's Katie.
Katie? Tommy Fox, man, Tommy. I'm on my first trip to the state capitol, and so far I'm overwhelmed by the architecture and mostly by all the people I meet who are really decent, except for one guy. But he shall remain nameless. Okay, all the employees have been really great of the state, so don't worry. It's actually someone else, so don't worry. Wow, unreal.
I'm sorry, I have a friend that he wrote a book actually.
Oh yeah? On what?
On history of Albany.
Oh yes?
And sometimes he gives tours.
Well, I would love to take an official tour, because I'm sure there's a million things I'm overlooking. Like these faces.
People who actually give the tours are way better.
I'll bet you when he gives a tour, oh here it is, C.P. Easton. Yeah, see that's a real gargoyle face there, you know? And so probably, and here's another one, A.J. Parker. So these must be people in state government from like the 19th century.
Well, no, these are actually people that built the.
Oh really?
Built
Oh.
the what do you call it? Like the.
These are the masons that did the carving?
Masons that
They
did the carving.
immortalized themselves here.
Themselves and people that
They had to be masons, I mean real masons,
Oh,
masons,
Oh,
you know,
yes.
with the
and
knowledge.
Then, you know what they did too?
Yeah.
Is if you look further towards like the libraries
Uh-huh.
down here, they have pictures of little children, of
Oh yeah?
infancy,
Like their kids, like little
little babies. And one time
they called them in Italy, they called them the punti, with little wings.
Oh,
the
do they?
punti, yeah.
Punti?
They're actually little angels of babies that, you know, passed away. Let me just get my bag so I can walk down here. I'll give you, since you've been so nice to me, everybody's nice to me, I give a copy of a newspaper from Occupy Wall Street. There it is, okay?
Cool.
Yeah, so spread the word. Yeah, uh-huh. Yeah. That's that.
Where are you from?
I'm from the encampment, but I'm not living down there, but I'm from that park down there, Liberty Plaza. And there's the babies, right? Yeah.
Yep. And guess what? One of the ones was like a little girl. She came back many years later when she
Oh,
was
really?
saved,
Yeah.
when she was about.
And she knew herself? She recognized herself in one of the little faces?
Somebody must have told her.
Oh, that's your father did that. Yeah, that's probably
Or
it.
something.
She must have been the daughter of one of the Masons, you
Or
know?
something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Isn't that cool? Oh, you remember? You actually remember that?
Well,
Yeah.
somebody told me that.
Oh, okay.
No,
Yeah. Because I say this building's over 100 years old, so I don't think you're old enough to witness somebody.
No. It is well.
But these were definitely Masons.
This was built in
There's C.W. Curtis.
See, this library was they had
A fire. Oh my
there's
God.
like
The Capitol fire of 1911.
yeah.
The western end of the Capitol destroyed New York State Library. Oh my God, can you imagine the records that were
Oh,
damaged?
and it was damaged and everything.
Wow.
Yeah.
That must have been a tragedy.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm sure it was. Sure it was.
Wow.
So you haven't been camping out here?
No, I just go during the day. I'm a supporter of those hardy souls that actually spend the night every night, day after.
I can't
But you know what I do?
imagine.
I take in people, you know, and they can use my bathroom, and
Oh,
they
do you
can
live
sleep
in the
over.
city around
Yeah, I
here?
live in Manhattan, so I
Oh,
take people home. Like
Manhattan.
2 people, three people from the encampment spent the night at my house in my living room.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So I try to like give them a break from their hardship and give them
Oh,
a
man,
good
sure.
meal, and they get warm overnight, and they can hang out and just relax a little bit, because after a while that park gets a little much. There's so much activity. There's so many
There's so
cameras.
much going on.
Oh my God, you get sensory overload.
Oh,
I do. I come home, I've been bombarded by so many images and so much amazing stuff and so many conversations and met so many interesting people. And it's like, it's amazing, actually. It's an education. You can get an education in one day there. The school would teach you a month, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you get a condensed real life sort of knowledge given to you by other people who know so many different things you don't know. But it gets to be a little bit much, even for, so people, I think they need a break and just get away from there for an evening and just hang out and, watch a ball game, have a beer and relax,
Yeah, just
I mean,
take it easy and relax.
yeah, don't believe everything you read in the paper about the people there. Don't, because actually most of them are just like you and me. Okay, really, they are normal, decent people, are just concerned about our country and humanity,
absolutely. Sure.
and they care. They care enough to put their personal well-being not in danger, but inconvenienced.
Yeah.
Because it is hardship down there, and there is
Sure.
sickness, and there's been a wave of crime because all these convicts released from Rikers are finding their way down there for the free food, free clothing, free bedding, free everything.
Yeah.
And so there's been a bunch of violent incidents in the last couple of weeks. But anyway, the media blows everything out of proportion. It's actually it's like the ancient Greek polis. The polis is where a public space, a park near the Parthenon, where the Greeks met to talk and exchange ideas and just mingle. And we have recreated that, 2,400 years later. So,
Wow. So
it's
you go to the one in
Manhattan. Yeah, it's called
That's-
Zuccotti Park, but we call it Liberty Plaza because that was the original name, Liberty Plaza, and they
Liberty
changed
Plaza.
Liberty Plaza Park. They changed it to some guy called Zuccotti who used to work for the government in some capacity, and I was under the impression he didn't even, I guess he knew the park was named after him, but I don't know, there's some sort of link. I don't know what the link is, but it's privately owned, so people can stay there, where all the publicly owned parks, you got to be out by midnight for safety.
For here, it has to be 11 o'clock.
Oh, 11 o'clock,
In
okay.
Albany.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm about to go and visit the encampment there and
Oh,
pass
are you?
out some literature. Oh,
Okay.
I forgot to give you my literature. Let me
I
give
think
that
you
to
did.
you.
You gave me the
I gave you some stuff, but I didn't give all of it. I'm too busy. Here, give some of these around to your friends up here, okay? Just pass them around, okay? And did I give you that article?
Yes.
Okay,
you
I
gave me
got
the one-
that, and
The newspaper article?
yeah. Oh, here's a pamphlet on the Federal Reserve Bank that I hand out, just about the private banking cartel that controls so much in this country illegally, unconstitutionally.
Yeah.
And I gave you that article from the Post, right? And then I got a bunch of folk songs here that we sing. This is like The Times They Are Changing, or Oh Beautiful for Spacious Skies. You got This Land Is Your Land, We Shall Overcome, If I Had a Hammer, and We Shall Not Be Moved. That's beautiful. We shall not be moved. That's a beautiful spiritual. So we tend to sing those things.
Cool.
And a lot of this has to date back to the civil rights movement and Martin Luther King.
Wow.
And Joan Baez just gave a concert a couple days ago.
Did she?
Yeah, in Foley Square near the state Supreme Court on Veterans Day.
Oh, right on Veterans Day.
Yeah.
Wow.
And she really had class. You want to know why? Because see, there's been a lot of people coming to Liberty Plaza, Zuccotti Park, uninvited. You know what I'm saying? Just showing up. Famous people. I won't name them.
Sure.
And they're sort of feeding off the media frenzy, sort of parasites that show up and say, I'm all for you, blah, blah, blah. But they're very rich people, and they're sort of, you know, maybe I'll give him the benefit of the doubt, okay? But Joan Baez never showed up, never. She waited to be invited by us. And then, you see what the difference is?
Sure,
she didn't want to sort of get herself in the spotlight.
Right.
She waited till we invited her. And I think that had a lot of class.
Oh,
She's
sure,
always been a
absolutely.
very moral, classy person, you know, very ethical and not associated with any of the drug taking of the 60s or anything. And she was so deeply involved in anti-war protests. She went to Vietnam.
Did
and
she?
actually, yeah, they bombed Saigon.
My uncle was there.
Yeah.
Actually.
Oh, really? Yeah.
He was a general surgeon.
Oh, really? He must have seen horrific things, you know.
I'm sure he did.
I'm sure he never wanted to even talk about it, but.
Well, he went back actually later with his wife.
Oh, really? To revisit and everything?
Yes,
Oh.
yes.
Well, I'm sure it was a very emotionally emotional experience to return.
Sure,
But Joan
sure.
Baez went over there, I think in 1970 or 71, I'm not sure.
I don't know.
But when she got to Saigon, which was in I guess it was North Vietnam she went to.
Okay.
Or I don't know, but she went on a peace mission, and American forces actually bombed the city for about a week or 10 days while she was there. So she was in an underground bunker for I think it was over a week, just listening to the earth vibrate from all the,
Oh, look at this. We finally made it. Go. You're in a fucking.
Okay, here we are at the Occupy Albany tent site, protest site, right on the other side of the Capitol. I thought all these folks got kicked out by.
No, you didn't. You listened to the conversation. They wanted to last night. The state police wanted to.
Oh.
And the district attorney said he wouldn't prosecute.
Oh, great. Good. Here they are. Oh, you don't need quarters?
I don't think so.
All right.
No parking here.
Hey, can you film? Hey, Randy.
Wait, I gotta see.
Oh, jeez. Wait, Randy, I need the trunk open. Okay, good. All right, now. Wait. The blue. Here we go. There we are.
Good?
Yep.
Closing it up?
Good. Yeah. All right, now.
Here, I'll hold it.
Yeah, if you could hold and just, you're filming.
Go ahead.
You don't hold it like that. Yeah, like that.
Okay.
Good.
Here we go.
Oh, it's cold. Colder up north than, what else is there? And, I just lost a top. Hold it. Oh, it unscrewed. All right, here we are. Wait, keep on filming. Here we are, the New York contingent, up here to bolster the morale of the Occupy Albany campers protest movement. And we are here to offer our support